Yo, homies and homies, what's going on? It's your boy RC. You're getting ready to get into this video by the Richards called 10 Creepy Japanese Legends That Might Be True. Now, I've heard a lot about urban legends like Bigfoot and Slender Man like really existing, just stupid shit like that, but let's go ahead and just face the facts, they don't exist. And we're gonna go ahead and get into Japanese legends that might be true though. This is Japanese legends though, not American legends or just worldwide folktale. This is strictly Japanese legends. So let's go ahead and get into it. Remember to smash that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, share, follow me on Twitter at RC_reacts, follow me on Instagram at RCreacts. I'm not gonna waste any more time jaw jacking. Let's get into the video right now. Alright, I can't wait to get into this video by the Richards. I know it's gonna be good.
Telling spooky stories around campfires and at sleepovers is basically a tradition in North America. In Japan, however, their urban legends are not for the faint of heart. Here are some Japanese urban legends that are truly terrifying, but be warned, viewer discretion is advised.
I like how they do that.
Hitobashida. In Japan, many years ago, the practice of hitobashida was a common way of ensuring the sturdy construction of important buildings, dams, bridges, and tunnels. The practice continued steadily into the 16th century, but there has been evidence of it into the 20th century as well. It seems innocent enough until you realize that hitobashida translates to human pillow, and the practice involved burying living human beings in the foundation of these buildings. Hitobashida was a form of sacrifice that many believed created a magical ward that protected the building as it appeased the natural spirits that inhabited the area. The Snake Woman. Known as Nureona, this urban legend involves a beautiful, long-haired woman seen drowning in a body of water. Someone dives in to save her, a fisherman or passerby, but once they approach her, they find themselves paralyzed by her gaze. It's then that they realize the terrible truth, that the beautiful woman is a monster with the body of a giant snake. Once her prey is close enough, she reveals her long, scaly arms topped with razor-sharp claws and bares her fangs. Once in her clutches, she drags her victim beneath the surface and uses her snake-like tongue to suck all of their blood.
Wow.
Even walking alone on the beach at night is said to be dangerous, as she can spring from the waves and snatch people from the shore. Hanako-san. Hanako-san is said to be a little girl from the World War II era. It's believed that she committed suicide and now haunts the third stall of girls' bathrooms if they inhabit the third floor of elementary schools in Japan. Similar to the story of Bloody Mary, if someone knocks 3 times before entering and asking, "Are you there, Hanako-san?" the voice of a young girl will answer, "I'm here." Entering the third stall after this exchange will cause a small girl with bobbed hair and a red skirt to appear. Different variations of the legend depict the ghost child as mischievous, harmless, or malevolent. Teke Teke. Like many Japanese urban legends, this one begins with a tragedy. The story begins with a young woman who was either pushed, jumped, or fell into the path of an oncoming train and was cut in half. She returned as a mutilated, vengeful spirit, dragging herself along the ground by her elbows, making a teke teke, or scratching sound. She wanders the night, dragging her torso along the ground with claw-like hands and carrying a scythe. Legend says she can move at incredible speeds to catch her victims, and if they are not fast enough, she cuts them in half with her scythe. Those killed by Teke Teke are doomed to become just like her, roaming the night as bisected spirits in search of victims. Akamanto. Akamanto, or the Red Cape, is believed to have been a very handsome man in life that was hounded by admirers and in death wears a mask to hide his face. He's said to haunt the last stall of public and school bathrooms. When someone enters the stall and sits down, they may hear a voice asking them if they want a red or blue paper. Asking for the red will leave the victim slashed and left drenched in their own blood. Asking for the blue will result in suffocation or exsanguination, leaving the victim blue. Another variation has the victim being asked if they want a red vest, which results in the skin of their back being torn off. Asking for any other color or trying to outsmart him is said to cause Akamanto to drag his victim to hell. The only way to escape is to refuse the choice altogether. Gashadokuro. Said to consist of the skeletal remains of those that had died of starvation, the Gashadokuro is a spirit that rises more than 15 times the height of a regular person. While one would suspect they would notice a near 100-foot skeleton, the Gashadokuro is said to possess powers of invisibility. Legend states that they hunt at night, plucking lone travelers from empty roads and biting off their heads. It is said that the sounds of gnashing teeth and an odd ringing sensation in the ears can be heard right before they strike. There are no stories of anyone successfully running from these bloodthirsty spirits, but it is said that Shinto charms may ward them off. Slit-mouthed woman. According to the legend of the slit-mouthed woman, also known as Kuchisaka Onna, was a woman that was mutilated by her husband in life and returned in death as a malicious spirit. The most common version of the legend claims that her husband believed she was cheating on him and sliced her mouth from ear to ear, shouting, "Who will think you are beautiful now?" In the late 1970s, stories began spreading across Japan of a woman in a surgical mask seen wandering the streets. Should someone stumble across her, she will ask if they think she is beautiful. If they answer no, she kills them with scissors. If they answer yes, she removes her mask, showing her disfigured face, and asks again. If they answer yes again, she will cut their faces to look like hers. If they answer no, she cuts them in half. According to legend, the only way to escape Kuchisaka Onna is to tell her that she is average looking, or ask if she thinks that they are pretty. She will apparently become confused, giving her potential victim time to escape. She can also be distracted with fruit or candies thrown at her feet.
Well, that was obviously different from my channel. I just don't know about some of these like myths and Japanese legends and just legends in general. Cause I mean, I really don't believe all that, to be honest, bullshit. I don't believe in it. I really don't. Anyway, homies at home, I hope y'all enjoyed the video though. I mean, I do it for y'all. I just love doing these videos for y'all. I actually have fun doing it. Remember to smash that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, share, follow me on Twitter on RC_reacts, follow me on Instagram RCreacts. Also be sure to turn on notifications so that way you'll be notified when I first upload and post. And until next time, it's your boy RC signing off. Much love. Peace.